Yo, so got a quick trade recap today. Took a W, which is pretty good. So let's go over what I saw and the reason for the trade. 1 second. Okay, so here we are. Wait, let me look if I'm looking. Okay, so here was the trade. This trade was on Euro USD. It was a short, and I ended up winning it, which is pretty nice, like I said. So I'll just go over what I saw. So 4 hours bearish going into market open on Euro USD. We closed below this low, so I was looking for highs to get taken to go potentially short. So now the 1 hour, I don't really look at because, it's not that relevant for this. But I like to see 1 hour be the opposite trend of the 4 hour. In this case, it wasn't, but yeah, so that's just something to point out. So on the 30-minute now, low-key yesterday also I slept in, not slept in, but I woke up right when market opened. So I got up and then I was plotting out these things when I was taking a shit. So it was kind of nice, not nice, but it was just kind of messed up. But yeah, it's a good thing that I didn't mess myself up because of that. But yeah, so it's a good thing that I woke up because I was actually considering just sleeping in. But the days that I feel like sleeping in but I wake up are the days I take the trades. So it's kind of I don't know, but yeah. So on the 1 hour, I looked for highs, right? 1 hour highs. So we had this 1 hour high, the same thing. We had Asian highs up here, and then we had London lows here. This was kind of a target, and we also had this low here, which is kind of my final target, but didn't end up getting hit. But my nose is running a lot. Sorry. So now going on to the 30-minute, we had London highs, London lows. Those are the main two targets or focuses. So the market opens, we're already in the London high. We ended up taking out the absolute London high. At first I was looking for a potential SMT with this because we didn't take out the absolute London high, but on DXY we did take out the absolute low, but both of them ended up taking out the absolute high / low, so I just didn't consider that SMT. But it would have been nice for confirmation. Now because of this pre-market kind of interaction, and also just the risk reward, because ideally I wanted to enter off this inverse for value gap, but because the kind of risk reward from here to my first target wasn't the best, I just wanted to wait for a retracement, right? So 5-minute inverse for value gap. Now on the 1 minute on the 1 minute, we ended up retracing into equilibrium, respecting this fair value gap. So I entered off the closure below that fair value gap right there because we didn't disprove 1 minute structure. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't look for any extra kind of confirmation. So yeah, bro. But this is just, but anyway, I don't know. But yeah, so this wasn't exactly a target. I don't know why this is here. But my first target was, it was a 1.25, I'm pretty sure. Wherever this shit, but what happened here, bro? It was a 1.25. I think it was this low here, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it was around here. But it would be easier if it was on the 5-minute, but nothing's on the 5-minute right now. Bro, did I just change both of them to 5-minute? Okay, wait. It was either here or right here. So I think it was around there. 1.25 risk reward, pretty chill, not bad. But yeah, that was the trade. We ended up taking profit here. I took 50% off at this point. And then the rest of it got stopped at a break even. There was news that day at 8 a.m. So I was looking to I think it was 7:45. So I wasn't looking to trade after 6:45. And at 7:15 or 7:40ish, I wanted to take out the position, but ended up getting stopped out at break even, and the news ended up pushing us higher, so it's all good. So yeah, nothing too much there. It would have been nice if we hit more, but it's all good. We got pretty close, but then we just rejected it, and we never ended up going there. Pretty annoying, man, but it's all good. Wait, I want to play some music. Okay, so now let's fill in the trade journal. Gotta make a good thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll need to put in that thing after, but okay, so the trade was, bro, I feel uncomfortable sitting like this, bro. So going on, bro, this thing is so annoying, bro. I think the vibe just stopped vibrating. Don't you get to they do not swing sex. 6:30. So I ended up the week in green, which is pretty chill. 1.3% up, I think. So that's pretty nice. Tape P1. But I'm not too happy about the first risk reward, bro. Yo, I swear I put the links in, but they just like, they're not there, but okay, so let me just run through what I said. 4 hour bearish, absolute London, bro, I can't type. London high gets, bro, what gets taken? 1 hour high. It's not frozen, right? Let me just make it smaller. 1 hour high, then look for 5-minute confirmation to the downside. To the downside, then retrace into 1 minute for value and EQ, then enter on the rejection candle down because no bullish. No bullish confirmation. How do you spell Okay, nice. That's basically the setup. Euro USD. Okay, wait. I don't know if that. I don't know. 0. It's like 6.968 maybe. I don't remember the last time I figured that out. It's like 1.55 or something. Okay, so this one. Yeah, that's true. However, after enter flow state. Like 20 minutes. Or like 15. Oh wait, so about the emotions thing, didn't really feel too much when looking for a setup, but I was a bit annoyed because I thought news might be able to push me lower and maybe make a lot more, and it didn't end up working. So the main thing is do not have any expectation for things to happen specifically. Be rigid in rules, but flexible. What the hell does that? But flexible in expectations. Yeah, that's basically it. Nothing really too complicated. Just a regular trade. Got a W. I'm gonna film the weekly recap because this was actually yesterday. Today's Saturday. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.